Hello, everyone. Hi. This is a live stream number 81. If you're watching me on Facebook or YouTube, this is a recorded live stream. This is a live streaming course. So it is a course, but it is live stream. What's the difference between a live stream course and normal course? So normal course has been planned or whatever, has been modified or whatever. Also, it might have been planned properly, but also gone through kind of like editing, yeah. So it's not live and you don't have live interaction. This is the main difference between a normal course. So normal course, you might have 5 or 6 people interacting with each other, but not broadcasted, but then broadcasted later or live streamed later. But this one is live. So if you're watching me on Hello Talk, this is a live stream. So we've got Hannah joining. They're gonna start joining here, building up little by little. But meanwhile, while waiting on them, let's introduce our course a little bit. Yeah, so what we do is kind of like try to help you with your English learning journey. So every day we grab word, or every series, yeah, it has Hanan. Hi to you, good morning, nice to see you, has been a long time. Anyways, nice to see you again, Hanan, one of our regulars from my home country, Algeria. So what do? We've got series and series now, yeah. For example, we've done animals, we've done the word animal, and then we've done like dog, cat, and every time we've got Noor here. Hi to you, thanks for joining. And then, like I said, we grab that word and we kind of like dig deeper around that word. We're not beating around the bush. You know what does that mean? Stop beating around the bush. Stop beating around the bush. Let's help you with this one, the first one. We might do it when we do the word bush, yeah? Bush, tree, plants in series, plant. So, to beat around the bush. This is really common in English language. To beat around the bush. What does that mean? I said we don't beat around the bush. So see, when someone rabbits on something, we done that when we done the word rabbit, yeah. We dealt with animals and we done the animal rabbit, and then to rabbit on, yeah. When someone rabbits on something, but they don't get to the real meaning. So we say that, we express that as follows: stop beating around the bush. Yeah? Stop beating around the bush and tell me what you want to say. Get to the bottom of it. Yeah? Let's get to the bottom of it. Let's stop beating around the bush, or let's stop rabbiting on, yeah? Rabbiting on something. Rabbit, yeah, the animal rabbit, yeah, bunny, Bugs Bunny. Yeah, so to rabbit on something is to kind of like say a lot, talk about it, talk about. So stop rabbiting on something, or usually when you rabbit on something, you start beating around the bush. It means you're not getting to the thing, like you're not talking properly about the thing, about like talking, saying whatever, yeah. So that's um yeah, put the record straight and stop rabbiting on and stop beating around the bush, yeah. But we've got another one: put the records straight, yeah. Anyways, so that was it. So we're not doing that, but we're kind of like grab word. Today, for example, is part 7, yeah? Part 7 about the word food. There is a lot to learn, a lot of collocations, a lot of idioms, a lot of grammar. We have been doing a lot of grammar also. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. So let's keep going with the word food, yeah? Let's see what have we got today. But what we do as well is not like, it's still natural English, but it's also academic, yeah. So fortunately, I've been looking here and there on Hello Talk or whatever on social media, and live streamers or teachers or I don't know what they call themselves. Yeah, what they do is like they say in my opinion, it's misleading issue. Yeah, so they tell you it's not natural English, but when I listen to them, they're doing something. Someone is talking and using academic English, or they're writing something in academic English. Tell them it's not natural. No, that's wrong. And I seen many people, you want to go to work in Canada or study in the UK or America or whatever, so you would need academic English. For example, they tell you, say, to go pick up my children, yeah? I go pick up my children, and when you say I go collect my children, they tell you that's wrong, that's not natural English. Yes, that's not natural in spoken English, yeah? In spoken English. In written English, for example, when you're speaking to your boss and you tell him on the phone, I need to go collect my children later in this afternoon, yeah? I need to go pick up my children. That was on the phone. So your boss would get back to you and saying, oh, I need you to write a formal letter so I can forward it, yeah? To basically to area manager, yeah? Basically, because you have been absent for so long and you getting too much for him, so he has been questioned probably by his superiors. So he said, I need you to write me this time I need you to write me a formal letter so I can forward it to my boss, yeah? So when you're writing your formal letter here, you won't say pick up my children, yeah? The reason I'm going to be absent this afternoon is to go collect my children from school, yeah? And that was people imposters. They tell you it's not natural English. So collect here is a natural English, but it's an academic setting. It's a letter, it's writing. So we deal with that as well because it's kind of like becoming a weakness for students around the world, yeah? Yeah, I know that. That's why I'm doing it. Because I seen that, look, when I have my, obviously when I'm not live streaming, I have a look at what others are doing, yeah? Just to see what they're, what they're offering you on their plates, yeah? And unfortunately, I come across that and I said to myself, the aim for me here is to help others, is to help you. And I want you to learn that. I want you to kind of like be aware of it. I don't want you to spend ages on Hello Talk. People, million people on the screen, they're talking, wasting your time, wasting your money, wasting your resources. And then when you go set an exam, imagine you feel like, oh, I speak English very well now. I need to set an exam. I can get to the UK. Or you got a bursary through your university. And then you think you're speaking English very well because you've been watching live streams and they've been teaching you natural English between brackets, yeah? And then you go set an exam, and when it comes to writing or reading sometimes, yeah? Oftentimes we give many synonyms, and you're doing a reading, yeah? And then you read another paraphrase synonym, and you feel like, oh, that's low quality English or whatever, yeah? Or they ask you in different synonyms. You're doing reading examination. Usually reading and writing, this is what we focus on in academic English, yeah? Which is a bit of more challenging, yeah? And then you read that synonym and you feel like, oh, that's not natural English. No, that's academic English. That guy or girl have been misleading you for a reason or another. People, they mislead each other. Unfortunately, I see that. Yeah, I see it. I see it often. Yeah. One of the reasons I witnessed when I was watching some guy is like, hey, he went to the guy, I'm not paid to do that. Why are you misleading them then? Yeah? Why? He was doing like a lottery on his live stream and he was like, I'm not paid to do that. then don't mislead them. Don't tell them natural English, because if you tell them the truth, they're gonna know you're not teaching them. You're just wasting their time. You want money, you want gifts or whatever. But anyways, everyone's got their own content and it's up to you to choose. In my opinion, me, if you're looking to learn academic English, ask them academic questions. Tell them about synonyms. Tell them I need that, I heard, or whatever. Yeah, I've come across that in a book, and you get them to tell you, you know, the truth, or look for other live streamers, probably me or others who really offer a content. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I've got problem with Scottish accent or me joking on my live stream, just skip me, yeah, and come back when you feel like I'm really teaching or whatever. But usually me, even when I'm joking, I'm teaching, yeah. But if you still feel like I'm not teaching or not giving you what you're really looking for, just please leave and look for others. You've got list here on Hello Talk. There is a lot of them, yeah. Look until you come across the one you feel they're teaching you, yeah. They're giving you what you need. So let's start with the first one. We've got food technology, yeah? Food technology. What does that mean? So the use of science in preparing and storing food, or the study of its use. The study of using food. Did that make sense? So food technology. So the use of science in preparing and storing food. This is a science, food technology, yeah? Or the study of food technology. So this is what we mean by food technology. Um, so if you're coming across this collocation newly, like just now, you've seen it, food technology, obviously you know the word food and technology. What you don't use usually, what you don't do is you hear it and you don't practice. So practice speaking it means repeat, but also writing it. So put it in the comments below. Oftentimes we have Monica from Japan. I like what she's doing. Sometimes she, you know, she hasn't got, for a reason or another, you can't come up with a sentence, yeah? You know what she does? She listens and she copies what I'm saying. This is also a great way. This is actually one of the techniques you can practice your English on your own. You listen to a piece of spoken English and then transcribe it. Transcribe means you write what you are hearing. So transcribe. So we've got food technology. What does that mean? The use of science in preparing and storing food, or the study of its use. Yeah. Um, ta, ta, ta. Unfortunately, we've got nothing related to it. It's academic English on its own. So, food technology, yeah? Food technology, food technology, food technology. Repeat. Make it fun. So you're doing the dishes and you're hearing me, and obviously I'm gonna take me a while. Sometimes I interact with people here or whatever. So you're doing the dishes or doing laptop or watching tennis like myself. Food technology. That's how you practice your speaking. Practicing your speaking. Oftentimes I've got questions. I receive questions from you, sometimes directly here, and they go like, how can I improve? I'm struggling to find partners to improve my English. Yeah, can you speak in Arabic? Yes, I speak Arabic. Yeah. So yeah, oftentimes I've got questions like, how can I speak? I'm shy. You know why? Because when you speak to someone, you would have to form sentences, sometimes expressions, like a large piece of speaking. But because you haven't practiced little ones, you find it hard. It's still challenging speaking, you know, like maintain a speech like 5, 10 minutes, 15, an hour, like me live streaming an hour. Yeah, it's a bit challenging, but if you practice little the bits and pieces, yeah, you practice the bits and pieces, when you go to speak properly, like you come on stage 5 minutes, or you come join me on TikTok and you speak to others, it won't be that challenging. You will notice that it's gonna start like challenging for you, becoming challenging when you join sentences. Basically, you're coming up with sentences, but what happens to you, because you're not used, you're not trained, unfortunately they don't show you that in a way or another. Our school systems or whatever, they need to work on that, in my opinion, to get people to kind of like prompt them. Yeah, to prompt someone is to kind of like trick them to get to do something. Yeah. And so instead of being like a passive viewer or passive listener, you're listening to a podcast. If they're speaking slowly, try to practice, use it also, be active. Yeah, be an active listener, or uh, be an um, can you write it, please? What's that? Um, could you remind me? Um, what did I say? Like that made you, Hanan, yeah? To fake. To fake. No, I never said to fake. I believe. I don't know. Could you come up with the full sentence, roughly? And that's a writing exercise for you, so don't complain to me like, I can. No. Do it. Please. Yeah, so that's what I advise you to do. Can I ask you some words meaning in Arabic? You mean from English to Arabic? Yeah, go ahead, please. Salam alaikum. Wa alaikum salam, Ilyas. You said people. To prompt people. So we've got here, Hanan is asking about this one.